So Exquisite Timepieces sent over this speed timer to me. This is the Seiko SSC 927. There are multiple different colorways you can get in this watch. This one's the deep red. I did a video on this one with Exquisite literally like a year ago. So I was hoping to get a different colorway. So instead of like covering the watch again, I'll put a link to that old video to this watch down below, or if I can figure out how to pop it up or whatever. I don't know. I'm not very good at that stuff. I'll do that. But instead of like covering the watch, I think what I would rather do is explain to you why I think these Seiko speed timers are probably one of your best options for getting a chronograph and kind of like scratching that itch for most people, right? So like you can get these moon swatch watches, but they're very toy-like, kind of cheap feeling, because they are. Otherwise, when it comes to chronographs, you typically have to spend quite a bit of money, whether it's a Longines or a Speedy, or even some other brands such as Bremont. There's a lot of different options in there, a lot of different configurations, different movements available, but they all come with a hefty, hefty price tag. I think the Bremont and the Longines are probably on the more affordable side of things. Now, this is the titanium with the petroleum dial, so that's going to be a little bit more than the stainless steel variant, but you're still talking thousands of dollars for your entry into an automatic chronograph. Now, if you absolutely have to go with an automatic chronograph, then these are your best options. The Longines, the Bremont, and of course, the iconic Speedy. You just can't beat it. But I think we can beat the price point. That's $8,000 for that. So for around $700, you can get this great Seiko. It's a good size, it's great looking, it still has the chronograph features, it is solar powered, so you don't even have to worry about a battery change. It just works. And it has the look. I think it looks great. I mean, even when you look at it next to the Speedy, it has the look that we're ultimately going after, right? And it's still a Seiko. I mean, Seiko's an iconic brand. They do a lot of things in-house, including making more affordable options. And that's what we have here. Let me pop it on my wrist so you can see what that looks. As a matter of fact, I never deny it. I'm a Seiko fanboy. I'm wearing this old Seiko Alpinist. This has been long discontinued, and it still works great. The lume is great. The quality of the watch is great. The performance is pretty good. I think that's what you'll get with a lot of, watches at different price points. But here it is on wrist. You can see it definitely does exactly what you need it to. It's a great looking chronograph. And most of us have a lot of watches. So if you're trying to be a little more thrifty, I think the Seiko Speed Timer series is one of the strongest viable options out there to achieve that. So you have many different colorways. So I'm sure there's one that is really going to work for you. Different strap, bracelet, all that stuff. You can figure it out. You can get something that works for you for sure. I'll show it next to the Big Eye as well. I mean, completely different vibe to it though, because that's why I wanted to show it next to the Speedy, because it has that tachometer ring around there. It kind of gives it a little more pizzazz. So let me give it a quick blast of the UV light. That's the other thing. The lume performance on it is going to be great. So I'll show you what that looks like. And you can get pretty much all of these watches I just showed you at Exquisite Timepieces, because they carry all of these great brands. So whether you're looking to spend $8,000 on the Omega, they got you covered. Or if you want to spend less than $800 and get yourself this speed timer, from Seiko, then Exquisite Timepieces has pretty much all the colorways in stock. So tell them I sent you, and I'll see you guys in the next video.